Hey everyone, this is Smiley's Epic, and this is View from My Front Porch. I'm happy to be with you today. Today is about my why I came up with this channel, why I'm doing this channel, and I kind of got into it yesterday, but I kind of want to go back to the beginning and tell you the story of when I first got the thought of making this channel. So I actually moved from Florida to Seattle after my first semester of college, and it was a big life change. I had to do a lot of things on my own. I didn't have my family within a driving distance, and so it was a very big learning experience for me, and also seeing a different culture because Seattle's completely different. Well, the whole state of Washington per se is completely different than the whole state of Florida. I know there's different boroughs in Florida as well as different places within Washington that are completely different. But as far as I can tell, and from what I remember, Florida to Seattle was a world away and a complete difference. And a culture shock, too, as well, I would say. And it made me grow in a way that I really appreciate and I really care for. And so, my friend Austin, when he was living in Florida, he was asking me about my experience of moving away. And at that time, I believe I had already moved to Colorado, and he was thinking about moving to LA from Florida. And so I told him pretty much the same thing that my dad told me. And it was the life nugget, dropping my first life nugget already, I guess. He told me that do not pick the place I live by where he lives because one day he might move and then I'll be still there. So live my own life, move where I need to go. And so I gave him that life nugget too as well. And so he decided to make the leap from Florida to LA. And as far as I know it, he's been enjoying it and loving it. And so that got me to thinking about how people's perspectives change based upon where they're living. And I've been talking to a lot of my friends my age and a lot of older people, and then some of them of my friends, best friends, are still in Florida and they have never left the state. They've never left the city. And then some of my friends moved across country. Austin, my friend Juan, moved from Florida to Colorado with me. And so I feel as though from the conversations that I've had, the people who've had the opportunity to move and also travel, they have a more enriching perspective on the world because oftentimes people bottle themselves up in what they know and what they see. And that's why I came up with the name View from My Front Porch because when I was looking out on my front porch, I remember in Fort Myers, that's all I saw. I saw people across the street, under the tree, drinking and smoking, and then it was like, yo, that's not where I want to be when I grow up. You know, I want to move away. I want to go. I want to travel. I want to do things. And so I've really been open to expanding my view and then also where my front porch is because my views will change and they're always going to change. And I plan on eventually moving away and to somewhere new and starting a new life. Eventually, you know, we dream. But staying stagnant in one place is not the vision. And the vision really is traveling the world and experiencing life in the way God intended. So that's it. That's the story. That's the thought process that came behind it. I know it was pretty brief, and I might get into a little bit more of the conversations that I had later on in the future. But what I will share and give y'all today, at the end of my videos, I'm gonna kind of start vlogging, and so at the after I give my message of the day, I'm just gonna share what my thoughts were on the day, and then post the videos that I took throughout the day. All right, so enjoy.
Waking up. I woke up late. First day at it, and I've already, messed up. But let's try to hit the ground running. Video number 2. My waves are slacking this morning. I don't know what's going on with them. Oh no. I feel tired. I feel today's been a long day already, and it's only noon. I got a lot done today so far. I've just been, I don't know, it feels like growing pains, you know? It feels like I have a lot on my mind, and I don't know, it's not that I'm lost, it's just that I don't know what to even think about anymore. And it might be like, I guess, some kind of like mental fatigue. Just I'm tired of all BS. All BS, all BS has me tired. Excuse my language, but it's just like, yo, it is what it is, pretty much with everything. So just scheduled one of my exams for Thursday. It's for my financial management class. I don't feel ready. I'm gonna be honest with you. Class is just so much, and the financial calculator is. I'm good at math, but it's a lot. I'm kind of nervous because I'm definitely not prepared, but I'm going to take these next 2 days. I scheduled it Thursday, 9 p.m. So it won't be on the Thursday video, but it'll be on Friday's video. Whether or not I passed or not, I'm going to try to go into it with a good headspace that, I'm going to pass it. In worst case scenario, I just retake it, So a score of competent or exemplary is required to pass the assessment. And then passing the pre-assessment, I didn't even pass the pre-assessment yet. So I have to retake the pre-assessment tonight and tomorrow. It's 69 questions for the pre-assessment and the real assessment. But hopefully I'm able to get this done. The government regulation section, I think that's my strongest section. They said that there's, out of 69, there's like 10 questions on that. So that's hopefully super helpful to me. But I definitely, probability percentages is definitely where I struggle with. So we shall see. I got my my multicolored pens here for my studying. You have to have big brain pens to study with different colors. Just to help myself out and remember. It's a couple studying tips I got from Avid when I was in high school. So hopefully I pass this test and I can study. I'll give you all an update tomorrow on how my studying is going. Trying to keep myself accountable. Also tonight I'll be writing, hopefully finishing up my paper. I got 3 more sections. I have my sprint goal. So this other class is my IT project management. And so a part of IT project management is sprint goals and sprint plans. After you have annual meeting, or during a project you have meetings, and so you have a backlog of things that need to be done on IT projects, and in your sprint plan you have a retrospective where you look back on things that you had, your goals, whether you achieved them or not. And so I don't know. I don't even know if I'm ready to type this paper, to be honest. I did update my backlog, and as well as what else? That's it. So I'll switch over to my screen and show y'all what I'm looking at. Oh, I can't turn it around. Never mind. Well, I guess yeah. Well, I'll show y'all a different day.